We have the knowledge of a God who cares and will save with power. Those who are lost are in desperate need of our guidance. Think about that. There's people around you who will not find their way unless you're willing to guide them. I'm told of Marlon Brando when he was a young boy that he would get so distracted, he would wander so much that he could never find his way to his kindergarten class. So that his older sister ended up having to walk him every day on a leash to get him to kindergarten. He couldn't find his way. He needed his sister to lead him every single day to kindergarten. There's people around us that cannot find their way. They're lost, and they're looking in the wrong places, and unless we're willing to guide them, they're never going to get where they should go. It's God's will that we should share what He has entrusted to us, that we should not be hoarding those riches. He made it plain in His commission to His church. Go into all the world, teach, baptize, and teach them to observe all things whatsoever I have commanded you. God gave us a message, and He told us to go and to apply that message to other people. You remember back when we're talking about the people who have built bomb shelters? They knew if they shared what they had, they might not have enough for themselves. They only had so much food and so much water stored up. So if they shared with someone else, that means that they might not be able to make it themselves. It was going to leave them with less. It was going to endanger them. And yet the treasure that we have stockpiled in the knowledge of a caring God is not something which can be exhausted. In fact, the more we go to that well, the more that we offer it to others, the more that we have of it for ourselves. Our treasure is limitless. It's like one of those purses in the ancient fables that every time you opened it, there was enough for whatever you needed. And you could spend every coin in that purse, but the next time you opened it up, there was going to be more there. God says, give everything. Give that message to others. Give your treasure to them. Don't be stingy with it. And we never run out when we trust in our great God. Just a simple message about a God who cares. And what it means to know that God who cares. God cares for each and every one of us. Jesus Christ died once for all. He died for every single one of us. And He died for those multitudes of people who have never even come near this church. All those people in our community, all those people in our families, all those people in this nation, all those people around the world, Jesus Christ died for every single one of them. Jesus Christ died for you. And this morning, if you'd like to know the God who cares, we have an invitation time for that. This morning, if you already know the God who cares, will you share Him with those who are in desperate need of His intervention? If you have a decision you need to make this morning, we want to invite you to come forward as we stand and sing our invitation song.